I built a real estate web application called PlotGuide, India's land intelligence platform covering 243 cities with live price data, even legal checks, ROI calculators, city comparisons, and a fully property marketplace where people can buy, sell, and rent land across India. The entire thing runs on free trial infrastructure, no credit card, no monthly bill, 0 rupees. But getting there was not a straight line. I started with one database, hit real problems, switched everything, and learned some lessons the hard way. Today, I'm breaking down the complete database journey, Supabase first, why I left it, and why I moved on to NeonDB, for everything including Auth and how Cloudinary handles all my images for free. If you are a developer building a web app and want to run it on zero infrastructure cost, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Let me quickly show you what PlotGuide actually is, because understanding the app helps you understand the database decisions. PlotGuide is a real estate analyzer and marketplace built specifically for India. You can visit it right now at plotguide.me. It does three things first. It is a data platform covering 243 Indian cities with live land prices, growth rates, infrastructure scores, and investment analysis. Cities like Jawad near Noida, airport growing at 15.7% annually, Ayodhya at 14.6%, Bangalore at 12.3%. All structured relational data that needs to be stored and queried fast. It is an analysis tool as well. City comparisons, ROI calculator, legal checks such as stamp duty charges, and 1 to 10-year price forecasts. It is a marketplace as well. People list properties to buy, sell, and rent. These listings include property details, location, pricing, user accounts, and even images. So the database needs to handle structured city data, user authentication, and dynamic property listings simultaneously. This three different workloads, all on free tier, and here is how I built that. When I started PlotGuide, Supabase was naturally the first choice, and for good reasons. Supabase is essentially a Firebase alternative built on top of PostgreSQL. You can get a managed Postgres database, built-in authentication, auto-generated REST APIs, and a clean dashboard. All in one package. Sign up and you have a database running in about 5 to 10 minutes. For PlotGuide, the built-in auth was a massive time saver. PlotGuide has user accounts. People sign up to list properties and manage listings. Supabase auth handles email and password login out of the box, and Postgres was the right foundation. PlotGuide's data is deeply relational. Cities linked to price data, data links to forecast, listings linked to user and cities. Postgres handled this beautifully. The free tier looked generous, 500 MB storage, 50,000 monthly active users for Auth, and 2 GB file storage. So I built on it, loaded all 243 cities, their price, growth data, built the Auth system, started building listings. Then the problem started. Let me be completely honest about what went wrong, because this is what most tutorials skip. The biggest issue is Supabase's free tier projects are automatically paused after 7 days of inactivity. When a project is paused, your database goes to sleep. Any user hitting your application gets an error. Your app is down. For PlotGuide, a potential property buyer lands on the platform, searches a city, or clicks a listing and gets an error because the database is paused. That is a terrible user experience, and it directly kills your ability to grow. Yes, you can wake it up manually, but you cannot always be watching. And by the time you notice, users have already left and never come back. Supabase free trial gives you around 60 simultaneous database connections for any application with real time. This fills up fast. PlotGuide runs multiple queries in parallel on several pages. The city overview pulls price data, infrastructure scores, and investment metrics simultaneously. Under even moderate traffic, the ceiling becomes a hard constraint. Supabase has been evolving its pricing and free tier terms as well. Building on production application on a foundation that might change its rules is a background risk you never fully escape. Supabase is genuinely great product. None of this makes it bad, but for PlotGuide, always on availability was non-negotiable. I needed something else. After hitting these walls, I found NeonDB, and it solved every single problem. Neon is a serverless Postgres platform. The word serverless is the key here. Neon separates storage and compute. Your data lives in persistent storage that is always there. The compute layer scales up instantly when a request comes in and scales back to near zero when there is no activity. But And this is a critical difference. There is no pause. Your data is always accessible. A user hitting PlotGuide at 3 a.m. after a week of zero traffic gets their response in milliseconds. The compute wakes up instantly. They never know there was a dormancy. One always on database, no pausing ever. This alone made the migration worth it. Serverless auto scaling connection instead of a hard 60 connection limit. Neon handles connection pooling and auto scaling automatically. Traffic spikes are handled gracefully. Built-in authentication, unlike Supabase where Auth is a separate bolt-on service, Neon's Auth integrates directly with the database. After migrating to Neon, I moved everything there, database and Auth, into a clean platform. No more juggling multiple services. Database branching. This is my favorite feature and it is unique to Neon. You can branch your database exactly like Git branches. I create a development branch of the PlotGuide's database, test new features and run migration safely. And if something breaks, I just delete the branch. Production is completely untouched. This changed how I ship new features to PlotGuide entirely. Moving from Supabase to Neon was simpler than I expected. Postgres to Postgres, migrations are very clear. I exported my schema and data from Supabase, imported it into Neon, updated connection strings in the PlotGuide codebase, migrated the Auth system to Neon Auth, and PlotGuide was fully running on Neon within a day. Now everything, database, authentication, user sessions, all lives in Neon. One platform, free tier, no credit cards. The third piece of infrastructure puzzle is the image storage, and this is where Cloudinary comes in. PlotGuide is a property marketplace where someone lists property, they upload photos and land and the surrounding areas. These images need to be stored somewhere, served fast and optimized automatically. Storing images in Postgres data is a terrible idea. It bloats storage and kills performance. You need a dedicated image service. Cloudinary is the answer. Cloudinary is a cloud-based image management and delivery platform. You upload an image, Cloudinary stores it, gives you the URL and delivers it through global CDN, so images load faster for users anywhere in India. The feature makes Cloudinary genuinely powerful. Beyond storage is automatic optimization. When PlotGuide serves a property image, Cloudinary automatically resizes it for the user screen, compresses it without visible quality loss, and converts it to most efficient format like WebP. A mobile user gets a smaller, faster version, a desktop user gets a full resolution, all automatic. Cloudinary free tier gives you 25 GB of storage, 25 GB of monthly bandwidth, automatic image optimization, global CDN delivery, and no credit card. When a user submits property listing, the image goes directly to Cloudinary via their upload API. Cloudinary returns a secure URL. That URL gets stored in NeonDB alongside the listing data. When someone views the listing, PlotGuide pulls the URL from Neon and the image loads directly from Cloudinary CDN. My application server never touches the image data. Clean, fast, and free. Here is the complete PlotGuide infrastructure stack. Total monthly cost 0 rupees. Maybe yes, I'm also vibe coding it, so I'm using Claude AI, and that's about $20 a month. The first one over here after Claude AI is your NeonDB. Serverless Postgres for all structured data, city prices, growth rates, etc. It's free. Neon Auth, it's used for sign up, login session, management, integrated with the database. It's free. Cloudinary, where all the images have been stored, and for now in the free tier, I'm getting 25 GB of storage and bandwidth as well. Also, I'm getting automatic optimization and CDN delivery for free. A production application covering 243 Indian cities, running user serving real estate data, hosting property listings with images are completely free. Now, what I would do differently if I was starting from scratch? Start with Neon from day one. The Supabase migration took time and created unnecessary risk for me. If I had known about the pausing issue upfront, I would have gone straight to Neon. Use Cloudinary from the first line of code. Do not experiment with alternative. The free tier is generous, the optimization is automatic, and the integration takes only 30 minutes. Design your data model before writing any code. PlotGuide's relation structure between cities, listings, and users required some insightful schema migrations early on. Time spent on data model design before touching was wasted. So that is the complete database story behind PlotGuide. Started with Supabase, hit the pausing problem and connection limits, migrated everything to NeonDB database and Auth, and use Cloudinary for purely image storage. The result is a production grade real estate platform running entirely on free tier infrastructure. Go check out PlotGuide at plotguide.me. 243 cities, live price data, ROI calculators, and a fully property marketplace, completely free to use. I want to hear from you. What database are you using for your web app? Have you hit the Supabase pause issue in case if you're using Supabase? Have you tried Neon? Drop your stack in the comments. I read every single one. If this was useful, please subscribe. I cover business, technology, and real developer stories like this every week. See you in the next one.